Don't forget to play with your squirrels today. Have you given the little bastards a hug? I bet you haven't. All right. And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crocker Squirrel here, and for your banter and enjoyment, we have an Opal Dragon.
Yep, you're stuck with me again.
Yep, Opal the Dragon. Woohoo! All right. Help squirrel not be skint. Yep, we need to work on that thing there. All
we
right.
gotta get, we gotta get you more intro. We gotta get you more things intro somehow.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. So, welcome one and all, Ratatoskr the Gamer, to pre-release Funtimes edition. That's right, folks. We have three games that have not yet been released in the West, at least in one case. Well, okay, never not unreleased to North America in one case, and the other two are due to release some total here in a couple of days. So we have three of these. I know that's actually not a very common occurrence, is it, Mr. Opal Dragon?
Nope, not a common occurrence at all.
Well, there was actually some internal debate on whether I should do these in the order that they're going to be released, or if I was going to do these in some other, going to do it in some other way. And I'm just gonna let that fade away, and I'll bring this one back. Haha. Seriously? What the hell are you doing? Oh shit!
What doing?
I removed that one. I think it's.
Uh
Oh, I removed that. I removed that image. I didn't think I was gonna need it again. Oh well.
oh. So you faded us to black. Okay.
Yep. So this is the situation for somebody who has had the cheeseburger, because I'm actually I may not sound
Hey
excited about
Jay,
it. Hey Jay,
we
what's
got
up, man?
good to see Jay. Haven't seen him for a while. Hopefully he's not a Blue Jay today.
Yeah, you should be okay. It, apparently
well,
apparently
well,
Jay isn't work.
Squirrel.
Apparently Jay's not working today, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, at least you got a well-staffed aircraft
Well, even
control.
Jay has to have a day off occasionally.
I know.
So what you up to there, Jay?
Oh, I forgot to do the welcome.
I was wrong. He's still at work. Must be. It must be slow in Gasland. Okay.
Well, as long as he doesn't have to deal with any assholes, all's good.
Yeah.
Because
Well.
I've heard some horrible stories from gas jockeys and even cashier attendants. With some of the people they've had to deal with. If not, I can always redirect them to a particular Reddit blog.
Yep. Yes. Holding on to knowledge determined to squirrel. This is true. He sent boxes, but one of the boxes isn't here yet. The other one arrived in a little bubble wrap envelope. I know that it is. It wasn't that hard, and there were clues on the small box to there were clues on that to suggest what might be in the other box, but I don't know, and I won't find out till at least Monday. Although
Well, if it wasn't that,
I will tell you that said box is actually in Seattle right now at the local sort facility. It's waiting for Sunday morning, bright and early. That oh fuck you 30. See, the fun part of it is I wouldn't actually mind working at one of those facilities again. Yeah, special customers. Is that special customers is in special ed or worse than that? Are we talking special ed or special snowflake? That's the question. All right. Big things in the news. Sargon continues to be smeared by the left-mounted demons. Hooray! In particular, Jess Phillips and the regional police from the far west. The West Midlands police are after Sargon because he said, "Well, if you guys keep telling me that I'm going to do this, I am putting the pressure on for you to do it. Well, I might actually have to cave." And then said, "Well, no, probably not. So I don't think anybody has enough beer." Because to take a good look at Jess Phillips, you'd probably need it.
Yeah, no kidding. There's just not enough alcohol.
I'm surprised. Well, you see, the thing is Jess Phillips has children, so at least somebody thought she looked good.
Yeah.
Ooh, mass walls. Oh, I hate those. I really hate those. And for those of you who do not live in the United States and or have never been seen anywhere near the state of massive two shits, and yes, I said that like that on purpose, a masshole, and some of these people are actually proud of it, are just really horrible offense-driven freaking drivers. Completely offense-based drivers. If you are in their way, they will go through you if they can.
Mm-hmm.
They say drive defensively. No, that's not what these people do. They drive like it's fucking Car Wars, okay?
and this is why I say humans don't deserve the right to drive.
I don't know. Some Bostonians really shouldn't drive. Most Bostonians. Couldn't tell you about a New Yorker because I've never actually spent any real time in the city. But yeah, no. You know, some of those people don't drive very well either.
No. Well, even up in Canada and BC, I've been told they have really tough driving restrictions for passing their courses for passing the exams up there because they have the mountains and everything. And people still drive like shit,
well,
like crap.
See,
I'm going to say they drive like shit.
Well, you know what? I've already said the word once because fuck that shit. I don't intend to be censored in this way. Tim Pool's been self-censoring, and it drives me insane every time he fucking does this.
I know it drives a lot of people insane.
If those people are neo-Nazis, then call them what they are. They're fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
Your motorcycle club on GTA 5 is called Massholes. Why am I not surprised there, Jay?
Massholes, yeah. I sure like that term, massholes.
Actually, keep an eye on the channel on Monday. I may or may not do an unboxing video.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, did you hear about how Vox is going after Crowder?
What?
Did you hear about how Vox is going ballistic trying to go after Crowder?
Well, of course, because Crowder's the competition, and Crowder doesn't give a shit what they think of him.
Yeah, I do believe he's literally calling people to dogpile on Crowder, which is hilarious considering how much they scream about people dogpiling on them.
I know, right? Hypocrisy at its finest. Well, see, here's even better. Here's actually a fun piece of news, and of course I got this from Tim as just the way you got yours from Tim. But
actually, I didn't get it from Tim.
Tim covered it. Tim covered it before the stream started, so it's Tim's.
Yeah.
But shut it. Rawr,
Okay.
let me talk. Rawr,
Okay.
it's not your channel.
Go.
I hear that. Anyway, where was that? Oh, right. The Democratic governor of Nevada figured out actually seems to have done the fucking math and decided that the bill to join the popular vote compact that's been running around the country for the last 10 years. Yeah, he finally decided, no. Well, okay, guys, you well done getting it on my desk. You guys have failed to do so a few times now, but no, we're not going to do that. Why? Because he correctly stated that would take away the voices of Nevadans. As you can hear, I have a tired child behind me. Well, over there.
I just figured that was SJWs were living nearby.
No. That's the child, and he's parroting his great grandmother.
How'd you tell the difference these days? I mean, it's so hard.
That's because the average SJW scares him. No, seriously, I put on a clip of Big Red a couple days ago, and he hid for like 3 hours.
Wow. I don't blame him. Don't blame him.
Chanty Binks, scaring small children since 2012.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm gonna get shit for that. I'm gonna get shit for saying that too. And you know what? I don't care. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't want to cover all the big stories, because if we're calling it all the big stories, we'd still be here at 5 o'clock. But that's a couple of things that immediately spring to mind. So today we have we have 2 games coming out on the 4th, or at least, and one of which is actually out in the EU. It came out yesterday. It's Kotodama, the 7 Mysteries of Fujisawa Academy. Oh.
No, don't worry. I got him. I already had my fun getting him earlier on. I'm just waiting for him to come back with a witty retort. He's got one chance to come back with a witty retort to what I struck him with earlier.
Yeah, the sad part of it is he has no idea what I'm gonna look. But yeah, I don't care if you tell Opal. I'm not gonna torture him for it either. I'll figure it out. It's the afternoon after tomorrow. It's really not that hard. So, once again, we have Kotodama, the 7 Mysteries of Fujisawa Academy. This is actually this one actually is out in Europe. It hit the street yesterday, but it's delayed in North America until the 4th of June. I'm not sure why that is, because, well, reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's all good. It is on PS4 and PC that I recall. It may actually have I believe there's a Switch edition coming up.
Cool.
We have the PC edition here.
Yeah. I primarily play on PC, so.
Our next game is a Knighty Knight, which is actually a little bitty indie game, kind of in the spirit of Legend of Zelda and Ys, kind of that sort of a thing. Or at least that's what it looks like. We'll see here in about 45 minutes or so. And then we have Warhammer Chaosbane, the full. I've played this thing for you guys for both of the betas that have been thus far. And now I have available, and now it's available to me in its full edition, including all the price tags. I'm going into full release again on the 4th of June. Mm-hmm. Actually, Knighty Knight's supposed to be out on Knighty Knight. I think is coming out on the 3rd. It's like Monday. The rest of them are all coming out on Tuesday. But I got lots to do between now and then, and I have no embargoes on any of these things, so I'm all over this. Let's hit it. All right, let's start with Kotodama.
Sure, you know. Hey, I don't mind seeing games again that have come out release. It's nice to see what the final product's like.
Now loading.
And it was a fun game to with. There's been a few games that have come off of early access. So,
well, this game here wasn't in. Was never. I don't. This game here. None of the games we have actually been in early access.
Yeah. Like,
turn that up just a hair.
I was just thinking. There's also one I should have mentioned earlier that there's Kickstarter finally came off of early access. I'm gonna give that game a shot and play and see what it's like. Maybe I should play with you.
Show you guys all the things. This is supposed to be full screen.
If people are interested in seeing what the final product of it is.
Oh.
If not, I'll just report on it sometime next week.
I have to restart it because stupid.
You have to restart.
It doesn't like being told full screen, part screen, whatever, what the fuck ever. So. Hey, can we have the microphone down just a hair?
Oh, sure. I can
appreciate it.
How's that?
Probably better. We'll see.
There,
yes, I know. Everybody's at least 18. This is all very late high school stuff. It's great.
But the question is, did you get consent?
You know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Drawings.
They're drawings.
Pixels do not matter.
Yep. June the 1st. For the record, the academic school year in most places in Japan starts in either March or April, usually March. So at this point, they're about this is after the first term, the general first term. Actually, no, this is right near midterms time, because usually it's 2 terms. Most Japanese schools use a 2-term system. March to September, or March to actually technically July and August. They have a summer break, and their second term starts in September and goes on until sometime in February, right before the midwinter break, and then the new school year starts thereafter. So that's kind of. So this guy here is actually arriving for the last term and a half here for the last term and a half of high school. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, by the way. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what it is. It's windowed full screen is what it is. Which is why I can't change the thing I wanted to change. Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah, I can't even see where your mouse is, so I can't even go. Oh, there it is.
Which way did I come from again? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. Yeah, here's Wanchan. You guys may have seen this. You guys may have seen this screenshot recently.
Cat.
Well, oh, how little doth thou know? I don't know which one 3D is. Chances are it's on the first floor.
Yeah. But you always have to be wary of cute, because sometimes cuteness hides psychoticness.
Hello, Manchan. course you're going to be late on your first day. That's just the rules. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Turn that off. Let's, I gotta go to the menu here for real quick. Because that's actually way too fast. I think. Over there. And the auto text mode.
Oh, Crypto's in the house.
What?
Crypto's in the house.
Hey, Crypto! Welcome aboard, man. The technical I'm the only one here. Yes, you. What? Hey. Did you see this?
Oh, I may have missed it. Sorry.
There she is.
Watch the stream.
Ah! After class. Okay, this is our first day here. We have no idea what we're doing, and it's not after class yesterday. We can't have heard anything. Yep, definitely got a live one here. Yeah, okay, Monchan. Crazy. Nutfall critter.
Well, isn't that what Terrence Pop says? The cuter they are, the more likely crazy they are?
Yeah, well, I think there's actually supposed to be some rules about sticking your dick in crazy, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think this guy's gonna get a chance. I don't think this guy's gonna get a chance. We're actually doing just some little story stuff before the first bossy challenge. So this game actually has gameplay, and if anybody's played Candy Crush, they should have a fair idea of how it works. Yep, you're out of time, dude. You're out of time,
Candy Crush, yeah. Well, as long as it has like gameplay mechanics. As I said, I'm not much for visual novels.
It's not actually a straight VN. It really isn't. There are some things that absolutely have to be. Uh-oh. Crash!
Was that Memories of Song or whatever? That wasn't...
Song of Memories.
I mean, Song of Memories. Yeah, I still have to play to try and get out of that.
Hey, check it out. Here's our teacher.
But...
This is our homeroom teacher. Dressed up like she's headed for the gym.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. I was watching the stream to get a better quality. Are you going to be chasing after an inappropriate relationship with your teacher?
Okay, I want to know one of these games that one of these high school games where you're not doing that at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, even Persona 3, where the Persona 3 Male Edition, you actually had that option with the homeroom teacher, except you didn't know what was going on until the very end of the game, and you drop your phone, and she sees a screenshot of the thing. Biggles, hello, Mr. Biggles. Long time no visit, man. A new friend. The word friend is probably not appropriate here. It's a transfer student. Yeah, I agree. And the sad part is she's the adult here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go male because reasons. That is not gonna work. There we go. We'll just do it. We'll just do this that way.
I gotta change some fans around to get the place cool.
Introductions are done. You get to name your protagonist here, and decide whether or not you're going to like chase all the girls as a girl. Hey, Mengon! Welcome aboard, man. Turn the auto back on. Oh, yep, crazy chick.
Whew. I don't take to heat. Oh, Main Gun's here! And my mom isn't in the stream. Darn.
Yes, Crypto, I believe it is. Well, a lot of Japanese names can be applied as unisex. Shiori is generally not one of them. I don't know why it is. This particular Nanami is an airhead. Most of them aren't. She's a complete airhead. Oh dear. You didn't give him a chance, Nanami. Come on, seriously. After the first impression she got of you, I don't know that that's actually going to happen, but we'll go. The pity on the faces. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I told Kitty whether or not you were. Well, I know Kitty saw you come onto the server because she said something.
I was talking about he missed my mom being on the stream because he's flirting with my mom that one time.
Well, you gotta understand. Mr. Main Gun actually is actually in that position, you know. Yeah. Quiet, Monchan. Tindra! Hey! How freaking standing. Yeah. I had a feeling.
Hey, Mom. Main Gun's in the chat today.
Speak of the devil and she shall appear. Ooh. Oh, busted.
Hey, I never discourage my mom from anything, as long as she gives permission.
Yes, Monchan, she's a bundle of energy. She's also a bundle of debts. And you know what? Sometimes it's just fucking endearing. Aha! Here's the setup for the first fight. Quote unquote.
Okay, let's go see how battle goes down.
Wow! She ran right to frick into a door. Ooh, oh, wow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at that, Crypto. The power of word things. Kotodama. Yes. This is our primary game mechanic. But imagine peeling layers like yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, Wanchad. You're going to get me into trouble just to get me into trouble, aren't you? Yes. Ashley is now unisex. I've actually seen circumstances in which you had girls and boys at the same time doing it with those names. And they both insist on being called Ash and not Ashley. All right. All right. People should know what this is.
Oh yeah, these games. Is it like Honey Pop or is it a little different?
It's a little different. This is actually more like Candy Crush. You have X number of moves in which to fill up that gauge there at the bottom or up there in the upper right hand corner.
Honey Pop, yeah, you had to make your matches and stuff, but what you made a match impacted.
Well, and sometimes that's actually true. Sometimes you get the same thing here. So pop that right up there, and there you go. And now she gets all happy for a second, and we move along. Pop that one out, and right. Two-wave combos, blah, 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 blah. Right, got it. If you fill up that gauge completely, you've got them, and then whatever it was, and the truth will set them free. All right, so pop that up there, and my grandfather's name was Marion.
Jeez, here's my mind, and all I can look for is all the 4 combinations. I'm like, there's one, there's another. Huh. Trying to think. I don't recognize those skull icons.
Those are you can't move those. You can't do anything with them.
No. Crypto says those skull icons look familiar, and I'm trying to think of where they're from.
I don't know how many different ways can you like anime fly a skull? Yeah, if we're being honest.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there are certain styles and stuff like that.
There we go. I got a whole 2 moves back. Yeah. Come on, shut up, Monchan.
Ooh, Dynamite.
Dynamite, yep.
And boom goes Dynamite. If anybody recognizes that reference.
Yeah. Quiet, you stupid demon. Shut up. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with this without Monchan's input. Alright, let's see. How do I want to do this? We got her to a quarter. Dude's a perv. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
Okay.
I think I'm going to do that. And that was
matching green. I would have matched 4. I would have matched 4 green.
We have loads of moves left, so. That'll do. There we go. Let's see. What do I like? What do I like? Because you don't actually have to make quote unquote progress with each each hit.
Yeah.
But it does help.
I can get 4 hearts in a row there.
Halfway. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a neat trick. You kind of leave it sit here for a second. See how it there? See how it did that? Pop. Hey.
I'll have to watch that in the stream because I missed it.
What it'll do is it'll give you a suggestion. It'll, It'll pulse one of them and you can just go for it.
Yeah. See, I would have just, even though this is a few moves back, I would have just scrolled those coins together and get 4 coins in a row.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that at the moment. It's not like I don't have fucking forever to do this with.
Yeah.
Let's see. See, I can't move that. Like, it doesn't go nowhere. Let's see.
That would make things up. You can get 4 hearts in a row. You can scroll the next row, or a column, sorry, I should say, next column by it to get the 4 hearts. By that skull that you pointed to. If you go to that row, there's hearts at the bottom, 2 of them. You can scroll them up to get 4 in a row. Sorry, my brain just always looks immediately for the more than 3 in a row combos.
I'm thinking. No, I'm not waiting for the hint. I'm looking over the board thinking what's going to be most effective.
What about fire? You can also do fire. You can do 4 fires. You can get.
Not sure where you're getting 4 fire from, but okay.
Okay, you know. Okay. What is it?
Because it's not.
Okay, it's the 4th column. There's 3 gold coins and a fire. You pull that all the way down, you get 4 fires.
Except that I can't pull them. I can only pop one. I can pop one at the top.
Okay.
You missed the part where the game mechanics actually work. Okay.
Okay. Oh, so you pull one out. Okay, I see what you do.
You pop one out. You send it to the top, and that's the end of that.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Ooh,
I was wondering what you were on about.
Yeah. No, I thought you could slide.
No, they don't slide. They don't slide.
I see.
Hope you see.
No.
Would like to hope that you can. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna hold it for a second. There's something's not right here. I'm spending. Damn you, Black Dynamite! Now I have to watch it again.
Never watched Black Dynamite.
There we go. That took a couple of moves, but it actually worked out. It actually worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. You can pop that blue one out and get 3 coins in a row. It's between 2 coins.
I see you. Yep.
I still want to make a comment there. Well, you got a whole bunch of fire combos there. You can pop a green or blue one out and get a fire combo.
Or I could do both.
Yeah, that works.
Poor Nanami. She's just going to be...
Pop that fire and get blues.
What?
Third row, there's 2 fires beside each other. Right above and below a blue. If you pop the fire out, you'll get 3 blues in a row. Right beside there, yeah.
Remember, I have to actually be able to do combos here, because trying to do this without the ability to do combo work, you're screwed. Here, let's do that. Ha 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 ha. Oh!
There you go. Nice chain.
And now it's actually locked down. I'm not sure what this power up does, but it does stuff. So, oh, I see what that does. It gives us 3 moves with it. It gives us 3 moves. Oh, oh, I got it.
You won.
We win. When it said visualize, that's not quite what I... Oh, yes, it was. I know it wasn't what you had in mind, little thing. You're not actually a cat, that's a fox. It's supposed to be a fox. Yes, yes, it works. No judgments. Bullshit, you just spent a whole bunch of time judging. So that's pretty much that pretty much covers the basics. That pretty much covers the basics. There's a lot of really strange and interesting characters running around this place, and all of them are fucking nutcases. Every stinking one. I've actually gotten quite a ways into the game, and each person is stranger than the last. Nobody quite matches Nanami for airheadedness, though. Technically what's going on here is mental manipulation. The question, of course, is whether or not that manipulation is actually okay or not. Generally speaking, I would say no, but in this case, it kind of sort of works.
Are you saying you're forcing your will upon them?
No. Actually, it seems to work quite the opposite. If you win, they will. If you win, they will actually tell you what truth they were looking at, what the truth actually is, and in at least one case, it isn't what it isn't what you would expect. Actually, believe it or not, Crypto, I had exactly the same thought. Cube from Magical Girl Madoka, except that Monchan is she's a fox spirit rather than a cat. And it's actually made very clear. A little later on, they make it quite clear that Monchan is a fox and not a cat. I was wondering if she was supposed to be a cat, and she's really not. When I saw her the first time, it's just that with this particular style, it's difficult to discern an actual snout. And yes, by the way, I can move the mouse from side to side and get a slightly different view. This is true regardless of circumstance. Hi. Anybody want to see more of this? Because it's really cute and I like it. But I'm not sure it would be all that exciting to be streaming.
I would say yeah, because usually those I don't know. I wouldn't mind, but I want to see what the chat has to say. Of course, as long as the game doesn't cross any lines that would get you into trouble. But
no, it doesn't actually, and that's why I was okay with doing it. I would have just done it I'm actually at the point where if a game is going to potentially cross any major lines, then I will err on the side of caution and just make a little video out of it. I actually have a couple 3-4 on the pike right now, but unfortunately I'm actually turning out to be kind of lazy lately, and I haven't got them recorded.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to trying to find good software to turn them into that doesn't sit there and put a giant watermark on them to turn them into slideshows into movies that you can use them. But
well, there are a couple.
Yeah,
There's
some online ones I'm gonna try. So.
And honestly, Crypto says that it does seem interesting, for the most part, and it is. I actually kind of like most of the characters, and that's really the really super weird part.
And none of them are swinging swords for me, so they're only amusing.
Well, it's definitely a place to start. This game is going to run you $30 US, and you could actually go get it now if you wanted to, but only on Steam. PlayStation 4, you got a couple days, so. The PlayStation 4 editions were out. The PlayStation 4 version came out yesterday in the EU, but not so much. But we have to wait till the 4th in North America. If you want to get it on Steam, then go for it.
Yeah.
Because apparently they can't fucking stop you. Oh, and by the way, here's one more fun thing for you. If you fail one of those games, your game is over. You're smoked. You have to go back to your last save. Like I said, $30 on Steam right now. It'll probably be something resembling the same elsewhere. So. You know, I gotta fix that command because I'm not really using the Patreon much at this point. I prefer Subscribestar for a couple of reasons.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it's hard to say. There's a number of angles makes me worried about Patreon.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and bail out. We're going to actually bail out on this one for now. Okay. Since there doesn't seem to be a lot of interest to watch the next part of the story. After you finish the puzzle, by the way, you can go into puzzle mode for time attack. Yay.
Oh, cool.
All right. See you later, Crypto.
See you, Crypto. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't forget to drop in again later. Let's see.
And give a like. Don't forget to give a like.
Yeah, smash that like button. Everybody, we got a bunch of people watching. They should be smacking the hell out of that like button. That thumbs up button, man. Yeah. Let's do it. By the way, the join button has materialized down below there. Use it if you want to. It'd probably be better to go to Subscribestar. But hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
There is actually a use for the join button. I'm just not a big fan of the way it wants to operate. So okay, let's go on to our next abomination, and I'm not sure how much they're going to want for this. Knighty Knight. We don't know how much they're going to charge for it, but I will give you guys the Steam link anyway. So pasty. There we go. Here is a Knighty Knight. It is not I wouldn't say it's the best looking game in the inventory, but it's not gonna be the most demonic thing ever. So I'm completely okay with both of those. Mutant Entertainment Studios. This arrived as a key just last night, like at dark 30. So I've had a time to look at the options menu. They do give us the stock in trade Unity setup menu, but we also have the option of doing the same thing here. So,
Knighty Knight.
ooh, look at that. That wasn't what I was going to... They don't even have the thing...
Oh, that weird mode. You always try and get me to...
There you go. And they were, and here's the fun part. They actually require that you use the keyboard doesn't work. Keyboard and mousiness not functional. Effectively not functional. They require you to use a controller. So if you don't have one, and most people I think do, then you're not going to get to play.
Ah. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I'm going to stream so I can see it better.
Twin stick. That's why they didn't want that. It's a literal twin stick, and
oh, is it ever a cute little game?
Like I said, it's got that kind of...
Yeah, I got to watch you back into that ghost.
Just because.
Thank you very much for the $15 donation, Tindra. It is greatly appreciated. It will go to. It will definitely go to a good cause. Mostly keeping me sane. All right, let's go with who? Oh, power attack.
Ooh. You'd stop walking into ghosts.
Oh, and you have to charge the ghosts by you have to charge your sword.
Yeah, I figured.
See, here's the thing. I actually suck at twin stick. I'm pretty fucking piss poor with twin sticks. That's okay though. We'll give it a go.
You mean you can't handle 2 sticks at a time? You just gotta keep both hands on one?
You're funny. Or you think actually it's not even that you're funny, it's that you think you're funny, and that's the hilarious bit. Haha! Learning all tricks. Wow! Wow, guys, physics is a thing.
This is a cute little game.
I agree. Well, it's not uncute anyway. I've been vanquished! I suck! I've been vanquished! All the ghosts.
You let some ghosts kill you.
Actually, see, here's the thing. The ghost did most of the damage while I was in the tutorial section. There, that cost me. Well, that was cheap. Oh, you got you freaking kidding me? Oh, I see. I was actually that far from. I was only that far from a health recharge. That's freaking fantastic. You colored bastards.
Don't forget, you got that charge attack.
I don't want the charge attack. That's the problem. Because these are colored ghosts. I have to kick them in. I have to kick them in the right direction. Here's the problem. If I get one out of the way, I won't get vanquished. I won't get hurt.
Scared. We're scared to death by ghosts.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, honestly, if I was a little more used to the idea of twin stick, if I was a little more used to twin stick operation, probably done a lot better. And actually, even then, I would really the setup is simplistic enough. It really isn't going to be a problem if I do it often enough. Muscle memory will just take over. I only have to think it through the first time. And as far as I know, there are only 4 of these levels, but it looks like they might actually be fairly good size. So who knows? You might actually get your money out of them.
How much was this game again?
You know what? I don't know. It doesn't release till the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see.
It doesn't release till the 3rd.
It's not too much. It's a game I could recommend at least. If it goes over $30, well, I should say $25 American, then I might go think about it. But
my thinking is it's going to be less than. If I had this game, I'd put it up for less than 10. Seriously, it would be less than $10 US. If it actually made it to $10 Canadian, I'd be surprised. I really would. Let me think. What else do I want to get into here? Because we're actually going through these games a little faster than I anticipated. All right. We do actually have one more on the pre-release list. This one will also be up on the 4th, but you guys have seen it before. We did betas. We did the last 2 open beta, or the last 2 beta weekends for this particular game. Last time we did, we saw it on PC. The last time we did this was on PS4 as a beta. The time before that was the PC beta that we did. And now we have a full edition. And I have a full raft of options as far as purchasing, because they went. I'm going to tell you this now. They went a little nuts on the whole thing. Okay. You can actually pre-purchase this. You can do the pre-purchasing of just about everything. Let me just go ahead and pop this in here for you. And they've actually already announced their DLC pricing. But not everything is present. If you pre-ordered it, there's an XP boost. There's an XP boost in it for you. Extra gold. Some helmets, some emotes, and some pets are on offer initially. However, if you look at the various editions, the Classic Edition has just the base game. The Deluxe Edition, of course, has the Deluxe Pack and 4 days early access, which means you could go play it right now. And you'd be able to just get in there and go play. The Magnus Edition includes a new quest and 3 additional DLCs, all of which apparently I got. When they sent me a key, they sent it to me for the Magnus Edition. So I've got everything.
Oh, wow.
I have access to everything, and not everything's out.
Unscrupulous men deserted the temples of their fathers and gathered in forbidden cults.
Yeah, I'm looking at the favorite now, and they got a lot of options there. Wow.
In the year 2301, the Kurgan warlord named Asavar Kul united the tribes of the Chaos Wastes.
Yeah, there are five DLC. There's five parts, 5 bits of season pass DLC.
Its largest city, Prague. They sacrificed its people.
Are you looking at the page or are you playing the game?
I'm looking at the page at the moment.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I hear something going on, but I don't see a game. But,
powerless to stop the Chaos Horde, and many feared that the end of the world was at hand. But in the
there we go. I got it.
That works.
And more games I've discovered are actually liking the PlayStation 4 controllers. The High Elf Midget, which I don't like that guy anyway. The Slayer, the Wood Elf. I liked the Wood Elf Scout the last time. We're going to keep going with that. And no, this is actually a completely new install. It's a clean install, so the old save games aren't working. But if you tried to fire up the beta edition, it won't work at all.
Yeah.
So if you have that installed, you might as well dump it now.
Oh, I probably will.
You can still find an online game, but you don't have to now. You don't even have to have an internet connection for this anymore. They did, in fact, remove the requirement for that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Luke, call it you. No. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Some of these are actually
they've
got lots of different shit here. We're gonna go for normal because reasons.
Yeah. I'm watching the stream because on Hangouts it's just horrible resolution right now.
Hey, options.
Oh wow.
Options de graphics.
Yeah.
Off the window mode and go that way.
I have to say, from what I can see so far, even though I'm a little bit behind, I'm very impressed with
window mode. Okay, I will. Just a minute. They actually have the leaderboards, but they're not available just yet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and quit it, and then we're gonna bring it back up because that's just the way it works. I did not actually get that far in. I made sure that it was actually working, and then I told it, and then I shut it down again. And what I should have done was got through some of the stuff that we've already done. Just so you guys could see something super new. But you're getting you're actually getting some, you actually get a boost based on the difficulty that you're doing, which is interesting.
In an age of lawlessness and despair.
We've already heard this one. Okay, so this is all looking the way it's supposed to.
The life of a wood elf is one of tireless service to the great forest of Athel.
Poof! Be gone.
Hello.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair.
We tried that one already.
What's happening in the courtyard? If it's trouble, the guards might need help.
Here I am. Hey, a little fairy that goes along with me. That's what it's for. Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's do it.
Oak,
Into the tower! Into the tower! I'm gonna run around and... We're gonna run around and have a little... or check some shit out. That's probably gonna be useful some other century. Diablo style! Boop, boop, boop. It says press A to attack. Oh, a little late there. A little late there, Tooltip. Let's do it.
Was that like when I used to try to help you dodge creatures before I joined your stream?
Something like that. A little late there, Tooltip. Yeah. Oh, I gotta talk to a soldier? Ooh. Why would I want to do that? That sounds silly. I noticed the mini-map's actually behaving better, too.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here.
Oh, cool.
There's
Oh, it's nice to
monsters
see that in a
everywhere.
really
I'll
big
deal
thing.
with them. You have my oath on it.
Upstairs in the throne room, that...
Ooh.
I mean, we've seen games that have had promise, and then when they release, they're just crap.
Uh-huh. Alright. Okay. So apparently it automatically did the things. Fine. Let's go. It equipped shit for me. Don't care. That's it. Now I remember. Room of Thrones. There we go. No, that's not what I want. I want this. No, I don't want that either. All right, there it is. Skills. All right, basic skill. Got you level 5 before I can do that. Can't change that skill. Ooh. It requires level 6.
Everything you wanted in a dick. Somebody who's skilled.
Okay. Well, I can't change that skill either. Why did you tell me about skill points when I don't have enough? I'm not high enough level to do anything about it. I have to make level 3 before I can get a new skill. Which I won't get till I get into the sewer.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within the spell. There is only one thing.
Get your feet wet. Achievement! Alright, catch you later, main gun. Hopefully that thing you were doing is it goes better.
If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must...
There is nowhere in this forest of stone that they can hide from me.
Forest of stone, okay.
By shadow and steel, the cult will pay for what it's done.
Wow, lady. Phone in. Can we phone that in any fucking harder? Dry delivery. Oh, wow.
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt.
What is your command?
They attacked your first task.
Enter. Okay, time to just fuck off to the sewers. Because if I have to listen to her anymore, I'm going to gnaw all the tree bark. Okay, that goes up into a tower. That is a soldier of idiocy. And we're going to, well, okay, he's Bretonian, so I can't, he's from Bretonia, I can't actually do the things. I can't really bitch at him too hard. I'm not allowed, you see. Come, little nurglings! I'm just gonna shoot you. I only want to shoot you. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get to live. Maybe. No, probably not, actually. Give me all your gold, little nurglings.
Yep. Always learn to go for the gold.
I have no intention of taking more damage because you guys want to be assholes, so...
I can't see the...
That's because it's fucking dark.
Well, that and the Hangouts is,
Oh, you're not a nerdling. Put your hand on, barrel of potion time. Fly all the screens. So the last time around I tried this was I tried this and I was doing this in very easy because reasons. Now I go for normal and I'm getting my ass kicked. Well, no, not really.
That's not a problem. We don't mind watching you get your ass kicked.
Actually, it's not so much that they're any tougher than the other one than they were before. It's that there's more of them now.
Yeah. Oh, we love to watch you get ganged up upon.
If you're gonna get gang banged, you don't knock this shit off. You think I'm kidding?
No.
Okay. Shabby talismans. We're good with that. Well, we are currently well healed, so we're not going to have that problem for a minute. You see, this is what I want Dracky here, because he could probably give us an opinion about just how shit this game actually is. Actually, I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm not actually having a problem with the game. It's still got that same Diablo feel we liked about it originally.
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing anything I dislike in it.
Well, you know, it's Warhammer themed Diablo. We're actually okay with that.
Yeah.
Diablo was not actually a bad game.
No, I like the original Diablo. Even 2. So nobody wanted to play with me because I was a little demented. Once I discovered Inferno, you know, that Stream of Fire. Yeah. I
can imagine why people didn't want to play with you after that. I can well imagine why nobody wanted to play with you once you started throwing that around.
Yeah.
Okay, your ass did not come from over there. I do not want to imagine why it is you were there anyway. Because you actually, I think, just fell through a fucking wall. Bitch! Die! You too. You can die too. I like you dying. Yes, you are much better when you're not moving around. I like you way better that way. Is the same enemy counts? It does. It really looks like it's the same enemy counts, except that some of them are... Some of them seem to be kind of worse than others.
At least you've been getting level ups like crazy.
Well, no, I haven't. I've only just gotten the second level up. I'm level 3 now. And this is okay. You guys are. I know some of you have probably heard me talk about a meat grinder. That's what one looks like. That is what a meat grinder looks like at the end. Ah, I can hold the button down and it works better. Haha, that's a new one. No, really, that's a new one. I had not realized that that was a thing the last couple times. The thing is, I can't count on my healing potion. It's got a cooldown on it.
Oh, and yeah.
One of these days, I expect that someone's going to come up with a way to make that cooldown instant.
Yeah.
And this will actually save my right hand.
Or even just don't make it so long, because they make those cooldowns too long sometimes.
Oh, actually, no. The cooldown seems to be about 30 seconds or so, which is admittedly not terrible.
Say like 5 seconds would be good enough. 5 to 10 seconds would be good enough.
Well, at this point, I'm going to say it's less than 30, so it's really not going to be that bad. You should be able to, on a full load of health, you should be able to do... You should be able to hold up at least 30 seconds, unless you are really in unless you are really in Troublesville, and you're under level for where you're supposed to be. At that point, the general rule is the general question is why the fuck didn't you do some grinding before you got here? Where's my fairy? Come here, fairy. Okay. So it looks like the fairy is actually good for about half mana. So I may actually, funny sad part of it is I may actually live stream more of this at some point.
Oh, cool. That'll be cool.
I'm not sure about what bits I would do, but...
Well...
Ah! No idea what hit him or from where. Hi. Surprise. That is what that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call tactical surprise.
Yep.
I need to focus.
Sadly, I have to pop over to the stream occasionally because,
Yeah.
It gets down to a blur sometimes.
Excuses. No, not really. Because I know Hangouts is absolutely vile for this.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets clear enough that I can see things, but sometimes it gets worse than Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, I know. More stuff. Fragile ring! Yoink.
We're going to have to take your word on what's going on.
Ooh, what's he's down here? Oh, more Nurglings. I should have been expecting that. This is actually not the way out, so I'm going to go down here a little further. Because reasons. Purely Bumballs. We got more. We got more gear. Let's have a look. Actually, let's have a look at the gear, because, well, reasons. A fragile ring. We just found that actually. Oh, we could get another. If we got another one, not a single. Oh wow, we got boots of the scout. The cool blue looking trousers, the gloves, and should be a. It looks like there's actually a sub weapon thing we could do. Ooh. Oh well. Alright, this one goes... This one actually goes a little bit more, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Until it's over. Off you go. Apparently... Okay, lots of gold. Lots of gold. We're actually getting some decent loot around here, so that's actually not bad. But I think actually the loot being better than... See, at this point I would almost have to feel... I'm almost required to feel sorry for... I almost feel sorry for the folks that are just going to get the standard edition. Because people that are going to be out at... The people with those bonuses are going to be ahead some. Between the XP bonus and some of the other stuff that's going to go on here. And the loot bonuses and stuff, because I'm not sure I'm real thrilled with that now. Especially when you've actually got a, when you've potentially got a PvP element involved. Because I know you can actually go through and do, I know co-op play is a thing for this game. And they changed this map. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Another fragile ring, which means that's actually been... I think I just got another tunic, too. Oh, yeah, there's an Aeronaut scout tunic, which changes the color again. Yeah, no, that's... Extra max health. What are you doing in there, Opal?
I'm just checking out some things, sorry.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm flipping between the stream and you.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah. Well, because sometimes all I see is a little fuzzy bit on an almost monochronic background.
Yeah. Oh, this is the okay. We now at the end of our. This is the end of our initial dungeon. We got loads of time to do some more of this. Anybody want to? Does anybody who wants to keep watching, and who wants to go on to a party game or some shit?
Oh, we could do a party game. Well,
I don't know if we have
3 people watching.
I don't know if we have enough people for a party game. That's kind of my problem.
Yeah. Is there enough people in here that would be interested in a party game?
Party games. What happens if I don't want to return to tech class? What happens if I think he's a moron?
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lore Master.
I wish I had the money for this game, though.
Huh?
I have to admit, I think I greatly enjoyed playing this, man.
You might actually.
Yeah. Well, I like Diablo and Torchlight and all that. Torchlight too. I really enjoyed Torchlight too.
The servants of Nurgle.
And you said you can play with multiple people on here, so that makes
it can be done co-op. I'm not sure if there's a PvP version of it.
Oh, I'm not a PvP person.
I'm not sure if there is a PvP edition. That's not a question. That's not a question of whether or not you're a PvP person, because I'm not either.
You have done well, L0v. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
But that was one thing I liked about Torchlight is that you get a bunch of friends together, you just, you know, go have fun slaughtering things to death.
Yeah, I know, right?
Showing your sadistic side.
Check out your inner sadist. Crunch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I actually find that there are too many people in the world that just get off on being that particular type of sadist, and it makes me want to cry. It's really cringy. It really is. It is.
At least it's being done to pixels, you know.
Well, that shit is super cringy. And I think I saw a thing. You can go back down here, and oh, it's actually locked up completely. I'm impressed. That's probably. See, what I want to know is how do I spend my ill-gotten loot? Because I'm actually probably going to... Inventory space, I think, is probably going to be an issue with this game. So I do want to kind of get rid of some of the crap I'm not going to be wearing. I want to buy myself a new bow. There's got to be somebody around here I can talk to get more gear. That's my entire line of thought. Okay, can't go that way. It doesn't want to let me. Okay, can't do that. All right. So apparently I cannot go shopping. I cannot go shopping now. All right.
That would be a minus. Like,
well, it may be a case where I can't go shopping yet. So I'll be right back. You entertain the folks with your comments.
Yeah. I mean, well, unless you just missed somebody. I'm gonna take a look at the street. Oh, yeah, I don't see any indicators on the mini maps. Just doors. Yeah, I don't know. Even just somebody to sell stuff to would be a plus. Right off the bat, I could understand not giving them access to, or even a stash. They had a stash. That would be handy. Like you know, even if they wanted to keep the shops restricted until later, you know, I might suggest some sort of stash or something. But yeah, that's me. So I'm surprised no one's piped up for a party game. Aw, that's so sad. I sure wouldn't mind playing at least 1 or 2 rounds of a party game. So, I'm trying to think. But overall, I actually do. I'm actually enjoying. I'm actually quite pleased with what they've shown. As I said, the biggest thing is if you're not going to give access to a store, give people access at least to play stuff, offload stuff. I know this is a silly thing, but even in games, I don't like littering. I don't like just dropping junk all over the ground. Don't know why. I know it's silly because it's just a video game. It's not like you're actually littering, but yeah, I just don't like littering.
How do we get from Warhammer to littering?
Well, talking about how to get rid of your surplus junk, you know.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that.
I said even a stash. If they just gave you access to a stash, that would be handy, you know, something that you could just offload a whole bunch of stuff into, since you're clear for the next round. Because I as I said, I know it's silly, but I don't like even in games, I don't like throwing things onto the ground.
Except if you're talking about gear, anybody can use it would just come grab it up any fucking way.
Well, I just don't like doing it, period, anyway, so. I mean, I'll do it if I have to, but I don't like doing it. like in Wayward, I'm having myself force myself to do that. You know, just dump a whole bunch of stuff on the ground.
Yeah, it's no fun. We can't have that.
It bugs me. That's all.
Yeah, they're talking again.
Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
That would be a bad plan.
A bold move, but a foolish one. If they haven't returned by now, they are surely lost.
I'm with her.
Someone needs to find them and try to get them out. If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
They're dead. Moving on. Locate a Wow, can we not do this? Really? Oh, they opened that one for me. This game actually autosaves, so I don't have to worry about all that much. This is actually new content now, Opal.
Cool.
Oh wow, folks, chapter 1! We're out of the prologue. Yay! And hopefully I can get down there to pick up that gold, because I'm not going to get that much anyway.
Oh wow, yeah, I see what you mean. It drops it down on the... Yeah.
It dropped down on the... There's gold down there on the roof. He dropped it.
I know, I was watching the stream when it dropped down. I was like, wow.
And now he's all fuzzy. There's a reason I don't like to get up close and personal with some of this shit. And the reason why is if there are ranged characters in the game, I'll take them, regardless of other circumstances. I do not like coming into contact with things that can swing big shit at me.
Yes.
Level 4. Die. Ooh, I got fragments. I don't even... You know, the sad part is I don't know what the fragments are for. Nobody told me.
No clue. I haven't played the game, so I can't... Well, I haven't played it this far, so I can't tell you.
Battle ready, it says. Haha. Achievement. I'm apparently ready. I'm apparently ready for combat because achievement. And that thing's just spit poison at me. Why does it do that? Fortunately, poison is timed. Fortunately, poison in this game appears to be timed.
Oh, that's good. Then all I have to do is outlast it and pray it doesn't kill you.
Which I've already done. It did almost. It actually did almost no damage, apparently. Hold the button down, point in a direction. That's always good. I've actually seen. See, this is what I'd like to think of as a kill zone, because anybody in this area is effectively dead when surrounded by shit. When surrounded by people with ranged weapons. Big open spaces like this, I hate them. Can't stand big open spaces like that when I'm trying to do all kinds of Mookie damage. And that, by the way, that coin that should be right, should have been right. It should be just up from here. But the 6 gold that dropped out when I first came in here. Yeah, it's up there. It's up where I can't get it.
Oh. They might need
So
to
it's
fix
my
that.
gold and I can't have it.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying to have loot drop where you can't get it.
Honestly, that probably should be an exercise in appropriate physics.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately I think has actually been applied here. You kill them too close and it pops off their corpse and you're pretty much just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Alright. I actually found a knife. Ooh! There's some gold that dropped off that I'm actually going to be able to get to.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I couldn't see it in the fuzz that was in...
Level 5. Fight! That's different gold though. And this is where that XP boost comes in handy because I doubt very strongly I'd be level 5 now had it been otherwise. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, the Warhammer has always been about crapsack worlds. Always. That's been its purpose in existence this entire time.
Yeah, it's a brutal universe.
Extra blue fragment. Let's go the rest of this way real quick so I make sure we get all the XP. Because I don't know exactly which direction my... Okay, that doesn't go anywhere I want to go. As in, they aren't going to let me go that way. I don't know what these fragments are for.
I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure the game will tell me eventually.
Oh, probably. Once you get to a certain point, it'll probably unlock a lot of things.
Oh, I'm sure.
As long as you don't run out of inventory space.
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want this.
Oh no, you can't. Or I don't know.
Got
maybe
another
you
one
can.
of those.
It looks like it's an unlock inventories. Let me see this. Oh no, they have to. Yeah, okay, no, they have double.
I got some pretty shit on. Yeah. Some of this stuff is kind of epic.
Oh, I'll have to wait until the stream.
I actually haven't seen another pair of boots in a while. 2 fragile rings, which I was expecting. And oh wow, I have an upgrade for my bow. That'll help. An extra fragile ring. And a Chevy talisman that I still haven't made. Alright, so now I'm completely geared up, and the next step is what we consider close up for government work.
I wonder if those rings need a safe space.
Well, no, they're not snowflake rings, sir. They're just
fragile.
Oh, okay. They're just fragile. Well, you can be fragile because fragile can be fixed if you wanted to. Melting can't. It's just not the done thing. If you're gonna melt at the slightest hint of offense, you probably shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Yeah. If they're melting,
you can pretend you're Steve
that might
Shives.
be another concern.
Either you can pretend that you're Steve Shives and consider that your atheist strength.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you can predict what the geography's going to look like, and this is kind of what I was looking at here, because they did the same thing in the other dungeon.
Mm.
Ooh, apparently I didn't get. Oh, that's right, I didn't get this far down. Here, so it's going to be okay. One of the fun parts about completely clearing an area, especially in this game, and there's a few more that do that. There's no respawns, so you know you got the maximum number of XP.
Hmm. Well, I guess as long as they provide random quests, I guess then that's not too bad.
Well, no, if you could actually, apparently you could re-enter these dungeons later, so they restock them. But
okay.
You get the maximum number of XP possible to do what you got to do what you're currently doing.
Okay. That's not bad. Because I've run into games where there's literally a fixed number of XP in the game, and I'm like, that annoys the hell out of me. Then, like, what's the point of having the system anyways? Because you're always going to get, a level up at a specific point, and, you may as well just have it a progression unlock, At least that's the way I see it. I don't know about you.
I've seen progression unlock systems, and they usually work pretty well. It just means that if you deal with all of your if you go with all of your strategy correctly, you could beat the game. You can still get there. All right. Sigh. Back into the sewers.
I do get annoyed at games that demand that you grind to get anywhere, but I always like the option to do a little bit of grinding, if you know what I mean,
Well, yeah, duh. Fucking nurglings. Really starting to hate these things. I'm starting to see why somebody says nurgling like it's some sort of a curse. Ugh. Level 6, fight! Master Archer on the right bumper. How the hell? Now I have to ask how that works. My usual rule is to stay to the left, but unfortunately it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Eventually it looks like that's not what I did this time, but then I have a big map, so... Oh. There you go. That's the ticket. See, what goes on here is I want to choke point them and not get choke pointed myself. Broke fucks. Getting my ass kicked. Ooh, another fragile ring. Not as nice as the one I had. Alrighty then. Let's see.
I have to say, considering how much I'm watching the stream, I have not seen any swirlies or anything. You can get really good rates.
I'm getting some. I've actually got a better. It looks like what's going on here is I've actually got a better chance of getting loot.
Mm.
And then the loot quality is higher too. Okay, so that goes places. That's going more places, and I still need to go backwards and get my shit. So, murder the Nurgling. That Nurgling was called Sleepy, because it's exactly what he was doing when he was shot dead. Now it's time to go back up here for just a moment and have a look and see if any of the gear I've got. Wow. Yep. A little more defense and a little less attack, which is probably not my idea of a good time. No, stop that. And there's another tunic like the one I'm wearing with some extra shit. Cool. I'm good with that. I'll take it. See, here's the thing that I actually like. Diablo 3 had a problem initially.
Oh?
Yep. Ooh.
I never played 3, so...
Well, Diablo 3 had a problem initially because they were trying to get people to use the freaking real money auction house.
Yeah.
And the problem was that they would drop gear that was no good to the character in question, but was instead intended to be sold intended to be sold on the real money auction house, and then you could go ahead and buy the things you actually fucking needed.
And they made money through the transactions. So.
Bingo.
Yeah.
The problem, of course, is that everybody hated it. People stopped using it. They used it for a little while, then they stopped using it, and they said, fuck you. And then they stopped playing the game because the game was no good after that.
Yeah.
And finally, Blizzard said, fuck, god damn it, I hate it when you people do this. And they took out the real money auction house and put the loot back the way it was supposed to be. See, because the way they'd actually set up the way they'd set up the loot drops, they would check and see what character you were playing, and then they would take those things off the fucking table.
Yeah, that.
Or make them later on they just made it incredibly rare.
Yeah.
And then early on it was they were not as common because the real money auction house wasn't quite there yet. And then you had limited amounts of space. So the more you played the game, the worse your inventory situation got.
Yeah, and it wasn't like Diablo 3 was free, so you had to pay money out, and then you had to pay money to get the loot you needed. And let me guess, there were still like level restrictions with the loot.
Oh hell yeah! In one case, I was playing a character and I got a piece of loot for it, but it was like 15 levels up from where I was. And like, the fuck did you give me this for? Why do I have this now?
I know game develops, getting it.
Oh wow!
Well, I've been getting mixed reports that like for the fancier games, the costs are going up, but a lot of times people have reported that there's a lot of ways that costs are going down, so it's a mixed bag.
Well, yes, you have to pay 3D modelers. They like being paid. They like eating. I've noticed.
Yeah.
But there's a limit to what you actually. There is actually a limit because the software is not actually getting any more expensive. And some of the stuff is actually cheaper to a point.
Well, there are a lot of asset places, and and a lot of these engines simplify game development to a lot of ways.
If you're planning on using them, Some places are absolutely adamant about hanging on to what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, and I was going to say a lot of times they use the same engine. From
nope,
one
not
game
going
to
that
another.
way. That's where I'm headed. And there's a boss in there. There's a boss in that place. I'm not going there. Not till I get this.
So a lot.
Wow, lame. 2 more fragile rings. Let's go have a look. All right.
But even on the high-end games, there's been times people pointed out that they've either stole assets or they literally used the same assets over and over again. So, even if it's an in-house asset database, they still have an asset database.
Well, duh. Especially when you're especially when you're dealing in places that are there's some situations you almost have to. If you're planning on doing franchises where you're going to see a lot of similar shit, then you're going to do that. Yeah.
Where most of the unique assets are the characters, sometimes the weapons or tools, maybe a few special effects. So that and that. So as I said, and there's so many tools these days to help you just automatically put things within an environment. Like there's so many mapping engines, there's so many animation engines and stuff like that really simplify things if you have the skill to do this. All it's really costing you is the labor, honestly.
I'm gonna be completely straight with you, dude. If you don't have the skill if you don't have at least somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, you shouldn't be doing it. You really shouldn't.
Yeah. But I had to put that caveat in there that,
achievement coordinated. I got an achievement.
Remember that one time when that one guy said he could do a certain type of game in what he said, 4 days or 4 hours or something?
Yeah, you were talking about it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Honestly, he was a kid. And honestly, we're talking about a kid here, so it's not like I was gonna rag on him too hard.
Yeah. No, but as I said, a lot of people think that these things are easy, but no, you need a little bit of skill. But as I said, it's not like you have to reinvent the wheel too. So, and as I said, so there is a mild argument to say that to get some of these fancier games, you do need to put a little bit more in it. But I have to say, a lot of times I find it out that they, like a lot of things, they overplay the exact cost.
Oh, I see what they got. I see what they're doing. I see where they're going with that. All right. It means I can put more skill.
Oh, cool.
I could put more skill. I could put skills. I could put skill points in different places. And this is the number of skill points that it takes to put this on. Which is fine. I don't care. That's brilliant. Yeah. But I don't. But unlocks are going to be unlocks are going to decidedly be an issue. By the way, that's the other chunk of the sewers I think that we're looking at right there.
Mm-hmm.
The other sewer section.
I just see blur, so I'll have to wait. Oh, there we go. I see what you're talking about now.
We're in an upper, and we're in an upper section. See, there's the. I thought I could have sworn I saw a little while ago. See, because there's a survivor, but it looked like I actually saw something red up there.
I can't even make out the mini map. I have to switch over to see things. Oh, that's what you shot. You shot a barrel.
Ooh, more. Hi. But it was about time for a weapon upgrade any damn way.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't see part of what I'm doing.
Ooh, yeah. Nice spot. Yes.
One of these days I'm going to get enough bandwidth together. I'm actually going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to do this without I'm going to be able to do this so we can where you could actually watch on Discord and it would work.
Yeah. Be nice. Yeah. I just flip over every now and then.
Yeah, well.
Take a look. Yeah, so I'm a little bit behind on you.
Well, try not to do that.
You like me in the rear.
Oh, you did not just go there, boy. Telling you. You did not just go there. Wait, yes you did. Because it's you.
Don't worry, you took it, so you took it well.
Hey. You can stop that right there. Oh, what a dick, what a dick. Okay. There's an erotic knife. Cool. Which is better than the one I had anyway. Ooh. I've got a circlet that's just slightly better than the one I've got. Right. I don't think it's actually enough better that, it's better. It's just not greatly better. If that makes any fucking sense. As in, not worth my goram time. Besides, she looks good in blue. Uh-huh. Let's see. What else we got? Oh.
Oh, got a donation.
Bring out your dead scene. You should head to Los Angeles.
Ooh, we're at the 4 people watching now.
Oh.
Typhus and other medieval diseases.
Yeah, I've actually been hearing vague rumors about that. Thank you, Despised Username, for the $5 donation. If you want to alert the bring out your dead scene, go ahead for Los Angeles. San Francisco's apparently good for it too. The bubonic plague is actually alive and well there, as well as typhus and some other shit. Mostly ratsy fleasy things. So yeah, be aware that is decidedly going to be a thing. All right.
Yeah.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Here's one. No, he isn't. He hang around a minute. He won't be long. No, I've got to go down to Robinson's. They've lost 9 today. I'm feeling I'm feeling better. I think I'll go for a walk. No, you won't. Stone dead in a minute. I feel happy. I feel happy. Come on.
Oh, we got Richard. He's late, but
hey, Richard.
Watch this game.
Watching the Champions League final. Oh man. That's all right. We got Warhammer. You missed you missed our playtime for Kotodama there, Rich. That's okay. It was first, so it and it wasn't actually all that far behind the start. So, fragile ring, another short bow. Is that short bow better than the one I've got? Oh, it is actually.
Better a short bow than a short bus.
Yeah, I know, right? Waiting for a longbow. You're gonna have to be one eventually. Ooh, that one's actually got a little bit. That one's actually a little bit better without being completely fucking obnoxious. All right. Yep. We're all done. Okay, good. Where's that? All right. So I am now out of options as to where to go. Let's go. Let's ambush some Nurgles. Some Nurglings.
Just don't forget to like, comment, or threaten us in the comment section. Either one.
And if you're watching later, do please comment. We do read all the comments, even if we don't necessarily respond to silly people. But if you want to be a silly person, it's actually okay. If you've got a proper argument, I will be more than happy to listen. I'm good with that. I'm good with the listening thing.
Or if you're silly in the right way, we might actually respond anyway. So.
Well, if you're silly in the right, if you're silly in the absolutely right way, we might even invite you on the stream.
Yeah, that's how I got adopted onto the stream.
Ooh. Oh, really? You want to? If you want to drop in, Richard, please be my guest. It's the same. It's the same link it usually is. Because I'm actually here to grab this guy.
Lured us into a
Let me
trap.
see. Is he on the server? I can always drop him.
Yeah, he's on the Discord.
Rest easy, warrior.
If you want.
You're safe now.
So we'll probably be ending in a few minutes anyway, in 10 or 20 minutes. But if he wants to pop into the last bit.
They took them, and I was still able to walk.
It's up to you. If you want to do that today, we can do that today, or we can always do it on Tuesday because we're going to be back then. Depending on circumstances, there may or may not be an improvement in audio quality. So we'll see.
Depends on what's on in the other box, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I can't envision the given what was in the first one, in the first shipment, the one I already got. Then I'm not sure it would. I can be fairly certain that something that would go with it, that the thing that goes under it actually will be a part of the shipment, the second shipment. Jay's just enjoying himself at this point. He says, I'm not telling you what it is. Well, wow.
Actually, I kind of like not knowing. I have to admit.
Well, yeah, and you know, honestly, everybody that's involved is having fun with it, and people that are peripherally involved will have fun with it in a completely different way.
Yeah.
But I'll probably have to actually like whip out the extant camera and do the thing and actually record the unboxing, which means I probably should clear off my desk. All right, and this gets us out there. So I don't know what's out there, so we're gonna do that. The hell was that for? Huh. Oh! That was out. Cool. That was out, and we're gonna finish this quest up, and that actually runs us right to the end of the stream. So
it is as we feared, High Lord Master. The soldiers had been lured into an ambush. Most were slain, but a few had fallen into the hands of the enemy.
The men were alive when they were taken.
So I was told. But to what purpose? What does the cult need with prisoners?
Thralls, that's what they need.
Not prisoners, young Asrai. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for more power.
Or that would work too.
We must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
$2,000 XP. Another 150 gold. And the Collector's Guild has been unlocked. Okay. So apparently that's what I had. That's what. Visit the Collector's Guild. Okay. So that's probably where we're gonna do the whole buy and sell thing. And I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, it's a shop.
Oh, good. Finally, a shop.
Donations. Relic hunts. What? A donation. What?
Oh. I wonder if I could read. I'm wondering if that means you can upgrade the shop. I love games where you can like invest gold into a shop.
Actually, the Collector's Guild doesn't do that. They'll offer you a unique reward every time you increase your reputation level. Well, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how thrilled I am with that. Fine.
Oh,
at least it gets rid of some of the crap.
Yeah.
Especially when I've got a shitload of it. Okay.
You know what's strange? I haven't been bugged by my cat today. Usually she's sitting behind me, whacking the back of me with her tail, trying to get me to notice her.
Okay, I have no additional crap on hand, and my reputation is now 1. Okay. What? Trade? Oh, you can actually trade with them for stuff. I don't know what. So actually cut down the weight I was carrying. That's good. And yes, there are Looney Tunes. There's Looney Tunes in the background. And now I'm kind of wondering what the hell I'm carrying gold for. Alright.
Don't ask me.
I'm carrying, I have gold. Okay, so all the stuff that I was, all the excess stuff I was carrying is now gone. And there's apparently the weight limit is the inventory, is inventory control. Which is okay, I don't actually mind. But what I do need to do is make sure that we're all good here. All progress of the current quest will be lost. Oh no, we want to finish this. Well, let's visit Teclis real quick first. Where'd he go? Where's he? No, wait just damn minute. He's supposed to be right here. Fucking idiot. Where is he? He's not here.
So is there like points where you can go to save or something?
No, there's not save points, but
okay.
Honestly, this is this quest would be short. This one here would be short enough. And I know why he's not here. I know why he wasn't there. Okay, because I'm in the wrong spot.
I was gonna say you really haven't done enough in the quest itself, so you know.
Well, it was just go catch. And what it really was go catch up with the Collectors Guild and then come see me.
Ah, okay, I see.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Go talk to those folks and then do the thing.
There is no time to waste. Even as we speak, the cultists could be preparing to sacrifice their captives. We cannot let them succeed.
Obviously.
They won't. By oak and ash, I swear it.
Uh-huh. You know what? This lady's mouth where it likes to write checks her corpse can't cash.
The enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time. Choose your battles wisely. Now go, and good hunting.
Okay. Now we're done. Keep. Apparently they're the ones keeping things going so he doesn't die. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and pop. Actually, you know what? Chances are that's where the save is. So we're gonna exit the tower. So yeah, actually, how are you gonna be for Tuesday night there, Rich? You gonna be able to pop in and show all the pictures? Because I actually want to see these.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because he just came back from a convention.
Ooh. Yeah, you should have him on. He should go.
Well, he said he'd give me a report, so we're actually gonna, you know what? Let's do that on Tuesday, Rich. If you're available Tuesday at 8 your time, then we can do that then. All right. So we got a little bit. We saw quite a bit more of this game. So I'm good with that.
Yeah. No. As I said, I'm just sad I don't have more money.
Yeah, I know, right?
I hate being poor.
Well, even buying the base game might turn into something of an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the full version. You could actually play this game. You couldn't play it with me.
Yeah. I know I can play your copy, but it might be fun to play it with you. You know, it might be fun to actually play it with you.
You see, and here's the thing. I wouldn't actually have a problem with that. Get you to play the dwarf.
I like to play the magicians, though.
So that means we need fighters. Which means wanting 4 people to play this game all at the same time. 4 people with this game to want to play it all at the same time. That's
that's trickier.
Around these parts, that's a tall order.
Yeah.
What is that I hear in the background? It's a Roadrunner cartoon. That's what that is.
I'm gonna say nothing on my end. All I got is fans going, you know.
Well, his royal shortness decided of his own accord, apparently, that he was gonna hang out and he was gonna go turn on Roadrunner cartoons on a disc.
Well, nothing wrong with Roadrunner.
All right. So, here's the deal. Warhammer Chaosbane. We've got a couple different options for you. The base game is $49.99. $5 more for the deluxe edition with some little bits and pieces of stuff. Mostly XP boosts and shit. XP boosts, gold boosts, a crown pack of some kind or helmet pack. Just a bunch of little stuff. And then the Magnus edition includes the freaking season pass. And it'll run you. It will actually run you $70 US or your local equivalent. So it's 50, 55, and 70. So that'll be great. Whether or not what you want to do from there is your call. If I had to buy it and I knew there was and the XP boosts and I knew about the XP boosts and such, amongst the deluxe edition crap, then that was going to be I would do that. I would actually go for the deluxe edition. I don't know.
There we go.
But yeah, this is a hacky slashy game with all sorts of fun. There's also a boss rush mode. once you get further down, you've got a boss rush mode. So that's going to be hilarious.
People would like that. You know. I know people who would enjoy that game mode. I'm not as much, but as I said, I do know people who do enjoy, you know, having everything slammed at them.
Well, all you gotta do is take a poll of who it is that owns and has beaten Fury and Cuphead. Yeah. That's what you gotta do, because that's what those are.
You mean people who can get past the first 2 levels of Doom, or what was it? Yeah, Doom.
Been there, done that.
The latest Doom game.
Myers has to put together money for Doom Eternal at some point, because I'm expecting it either late this year or very early next year, and I expect Bethesda will tell us which in a few days. Speaking of Opal, I don't recommend making too many plans for next week because, well, E3.
Okay.
So we want to be watching the big shows, recording at least bits of them, and have commentary ready for the regular live streams.
I'll do my best. I'm not sure.
Well, as long as you have the thing, As long as you have the information, your comments, that will be the good. That will be the big thing.
Well, the question is just trying to find what do they have an official, like, who's good to follow? You know, it's like who's going to do a good job of covering it. So.
Well, it's not. Well, I don't even pay attention to their coverage of it. There's any of the major gaming sites actually have people on the ground in Los Angeles at this point, so that would be good.
Because I can't personally travel there, so I don't have the funds or the desire.
Well, I don't have a problem with the I'm actually okay with going. I'm just not equipped to do it. I don't have the money. I don't have, and really, honestly, I don't have much time either. At least not right now. I'm thinking next year I'm going to see I'm going to find out what it's going to cost to get a badge, and we shall see if I can even get down there to be present for at least the majors. Right now we're looking at EA, Ubisoft, and a couple of Activision Blizzard, Microsoft, Bethesda. Those are the ones that are going to primarily of interest. We should see some sort of an announcement stream from Sony during the show, but I don't know that they're actually going to put together an entire show. I have heard that they were not going to, but that is rumor. I have not actually. The schedule doesn't seem to be overly clear. Nintendo hasn't actually done a stage show in years, so who knows? They usually do an extended treehouse to tell us what they're doing. Last year, it was 3/4 of it was freaking Smash Brothers, because there was nothing else of interest coming out on the Switch, of course. All right. Either way, I think I think it's time to. I think it's actually time to hop the fence.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. E3 is actually going to be the big event in the US for the year. So we're going to see what happens. What I'll probably be doing is tracking whatever site I can bear to, I can stand, or stomach, long enough to give them the fucking views, and that'll be the end of that.
Yeah.
So last year, believe it or not, I actually did a reaction stream to BE3. For Bethesda's E3. Yeah, I was actually on the air reacting as it came over the internet. That was difficult and interesting. All right, so I think we're done here. Any last comments, Opal, before the cheeseburger kitty goes away?
Not that I can think of.
All right.
Not that I can think of.
I want to thank everybody for coming, the people that, and especially Tindra and Too Many Accounts, for your generous donations. I do appreciate that. They will go to good use. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to do some sort of monthly thing. The PayPal addresses, the PayPal links are down below, as well as Subscribestar. Not that Patreon would be really any different. It's just, it would be the difference between typing Patreon or typing Subscribestar. Other than that, I think, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you haven't smashed that like button, then do that, please. We like it, because every time it gets a share, every time one of my videos gets a share, YouTube kills a puppy. No, really. YouTube bumps me up just that smallest amount in there, and every once in a while that actually results in some new viewers. So I enjoy it when that happens. All right, then. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games fun again.
Seizure.